Oh, hey, air sign. Sorry, it's me, Chloe from Sagittarius Soul Tarot here. I'm going to do weekend message for air signs. So Saturday and Sunday here. This is going to be for Gemini. Oh my gosh, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so what I'm going to do is 3 cards for Saturday for each sign, 3 for Sunday. I'm going to clarify with a card of another deck. I'm going to use my romance angels and then also end up with my zodiac cards. So kind of like who you're dealing with, like what sign, get more into people you have around you and your energy here. All right, so I'm going to start off with Gemini. Okay, Saturday, you got the King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, okay. Sunday, you got the Hangman, 6 of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, okay. So from the bat, what I see for the King of Cups here and the 9 of Pentacles, it's like you're kind of in between how you feel. You're putting a lot of emotion into something that you see being long-term, but it's like you're kind of like in a stuck energy of the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're wanting to see that it's going to benefit you, but you're kind of, like you're being hopeful and you're wanting to go to a full commitment here of some sort. Could be love, but there's something kind of holding you back in the middle here. Okay, something kind of still, it's like stagnant. So let's get the King of Cups for you. Why is that here for Gemini for Saturday? Okay, you got the 3 of Wands. It's like you're making a decision. I feel like you have a couple maybe decisions or places that you kind of, yeah, I feel like you have kind of a couple of decisions or even places kind of to think about, like decisions to make or what path kind of you want to go down. But you feel like overall it's like you want to get happiness and like put a lot of emotion into somebody here. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, something's kind of stagnant here with this like connection or this investment. 1 second, it fell on the floor. Alright, the 2 of Wands in reverse, so it's like you're kind of like not really sure if you want to make some kind of choice here between, so maybe if 2 people you have to make a choice between. But all together on Saturday, get the 9 of Pentacles. So let's get more into that. Okay, with the 6 of Wands, so, or no, sorry, the 9 of Wands. So I feel like you, man, that's weird. You got a bunch of Wands with like Pentacles. That's weird. Okay, so I feel like you are being kind of like, you're seeing the bright side of things here. With the 9 and 9 here, I feel like you're seeing bright sides of things. You want to get to a full commitment. You want full closure and happiness here on this day. You want to get to a higher level, I feel like. But you're still kind of stagnant, maybe choosing between, or maybe you're afraid of choosing between 2 people and like making the wrong decision maybe, or the wrong investment here. Okay, on Sunday you got the Hangman here. So I feel like you're stuck with some kind of like reconciliation or some kind of offer. So I feel like something from the past here is coming back for an offer, and you're still kind of trying to reevaluate the situation. So why is this the Hangman, like why is that here for Gemini? The Chariot in reverse. So it's like you're still kind of like not really sure about something here. You're not really moving towards it. You're still in a stuck energy. So it's like you're kind of still making a decision whether or not to come near something, trying to see the bigger picture. 6 of Cups in reverse. It could be something from your past here, like a reconciliation that you kind of want to avoid, or you're getting more kind of like information on. Okay, why is that here for Gemini in the for Sunday in the reverse? Knight of Wands. It's like maybe you're kind of wanting to make action towards this and do this part here, but you're still kind of holding back. Like you're scared, kind of like what if like you put action into this and then it didn't play out the way you wanted, or you felt kind of like a idiot or something, you know? The King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, yeah, like you're just kind of in this energy where you just don't, you're not feeling really hopeful or powerful here. You don't really feel like you maybe have a lot to offer, or you just feel like this isn't going to give you much offering. All right, why is that here for Gemini in the reverse for Sunday? The Sun in reverse. Yeah, you don't see a lot of happiness with this situation, I feel like, or this reconciliation. You just don't see a lot, like it's not going to offer you much or something, you know? Okay, let's get 3 cards into what's going on here. Okay, engagement. So maybe it could be an engagement. Like you have to choose between 2 people or people that you were engaged to maybe. Calling in your soulmate. So maybe you have a couple people to choose from. Heart-to-heart conversation. That could be with the 6 of Cups here. Maybe somebody wants to reconcile and have, you know, a heart-to-heart conversation with you, but you're still like hesitant, you know? All right, what's 3 zodiac sign cards that Gemini might be dealing with this weekend? Pluto, so I'll read more about that one. Taurus, you could have that in your chart or deal with the Taurus here, or a Virgo, or have that in your chart. So let's get more about Pluto here. Okay, so that is about like life and death and rebirth. So maybe you want to kind of have some new beginning here, but it's like, or you're kind of afraid of some new beginning because you want something to end, like something from the past. I feel like you want some kind of new cycle to start and you want something to end here just because you don't see it maybe benefiting you or giving you any kind of good closure or something here. Okay, Gemini. All right, I'm going to go ahead now and do Libra for the weekend. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and see for you. Do a 6 card spread for you, Saturday and Sunday. All right, Libra, for Saturday, you got the 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands, excuse me. I'll show these here. And then the Empress. Sunday, you got the Ace of Wands in reverse, Sun in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. So from this, I see that there's still kind of like inner conflict or manipulation here. Or you're just kind of maybe hard on yourself or kind of avoiding it here. But there is going to be some kind of contact or message that makes you maybe feel better with the Empress. You feel more kind of nurturing and happy here. Or you something that you want to give love to. Could be somebody coming in towards you here. Alright, so the 5 of Swords, why is that here for Saturday for Libra? Okay, so the 8 of Swords in reverse. It's like you're letting go of any kind of like inner conflict within yourself or feeling trapped or stuck. You're wanting to let go of that here, any kind of like self-sabotaging. 8 of Wands, why is that here? Okay, the 2 of Wands is like you want to make a decision whether or not to reach out. Maybe you have like another direction you want to go as well. Or you're thinking of 2 different like conversations of how you should talk to somebody maybe. Okay, the Empress. Got the Devil. So maybe you're kind of, someone's maybe obsessing over you this weekend or something. Or I feel like it has to do something good with the Empress and the Devil. It's like someone sees you as sexy and powerful and beautiful. And they're just kind of fantasizing about you a lot and dreaming about you. Or you could be like, it could even be, because the Devil's kind of a sex card, so it could be the Empress. Like maybe you're going to get pregnant or you're going to have a lot of sex with somebody here. Okay. All right. Ace of Wands in reverse for Sunday. The Sun in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're letting go of something here that is giving you unhappiness or something you don't see, that you don't want to put any action or time into here. All right. The Ace of Wands in reverse for Libra. Yeah, so you got the 6 of Cups. It could be somebody from your past here. You're not really sure if you want to make some new action or start with them. Or you could have like rejected that idea, but still kind of hesitant here. And the Sun in reverse. Okay, so it's like the Wheel of Fortune. You want some kind of new cycle, or you want the wheel to spin and take a new place here. You don't want this unhappiness anymore. You want something positive here, a new change. Okay, with the 5 of Pentacles, it's like you're leaving something out or walking away from something that doesn't benefit you. With the Ace of Cups, because you want some kind of new love here, I feel like. Something didn't benefit you or give you what you wanted, I feel like here. Let's get 3 cards for Libra. So it's safe for you to love. So maybe you were kind of guarded, like in your head, and told yourself you weren't lovable or you couldn't be loved. Romantic feelings, so you're starting to develop feelings for somebody here, and then staying optimistic. I feel like here you were like really in your head about something, or just like really just like telling yourself like you just couldn't have something, like you didn't deserve it. Let's get 3 zodiac cards for Libra, see who they're dealing with here. Okay, Pluto, that keeps wanting to come out. Moon, I'll read more about that. And Venus. Venus is like a sex card. I know that for sure. So it's like your sexuality with the Empress. I feel like you're feeling really sexual this weekend. Okay, so I'm not going to read about that one. Pluto, that one's about like life and rebirth. So it's like you want something new or something to end here. So it's either you want an end of a cycle or a new cycle to begin. So you got like Ace of Cups here. You got like the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you're going to have new things like enter your life here. I'm going to read about the moon because I'm not really sure like what that has to say here. Let me see. 1 second. The moon, okay, so about cycles of change, emotions, instincts, intuition, memory, imagination. So it could be like just things that, you know, you maybe want to change here, things that you want to think about, ideas, thoughts. I feel like there's something new, like rebirth and change, end of cycles here with you this weekend. And it's going to be for the better. You're going to feel better about yourself and have, you know, maybe a change on your perspective of life and love and everything, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do Aquarius here now. Aquarius, what's going on with you for your weekend here, Saturday and Sunday? Sorry that this message is like, these videos are coming out late. I worked kind of late last night and have a chance to film, so I didn't want to film past like 10 o'clock, so. All right, so let's get 6 cards here for Aquarius. Okay, Saturday, you got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. That's quick. All right. Sunday, you got the 9 of Wands, Emperor, 9 of Swords here. Okay. So overall, what I get from the message is you're kind of burned out of something here, and you want a new offer, a new start. It's going to cause a lot of celebration and happiness within yourself here on Saturday, okay, Aquarius? So what's going on? Why is the 8 of Pentacles here in reverse? Why are you feeling kind of burned out? The Hermit. So you're wanting to reevaluate your emotions and your feelings here and your thought process about something. Page of Pentacles here. So it's like you want some new offer or new start to something. With the High Priestess in reverse, it's like you're still not really trusting your intuition about this, or you're resisting to trust yourself maybe. 3 of Cups. You want to celebrate and like have recognition here maybe. The Death in reverse, so it's like you don't want that to some cycle to end with like people around you or the reconciliation, stuff like that. All right, 9 of Wands, Emperor, 9 of Swords. I feel like you're going to have a lot of power here. Going to be speaking a lot about like truth. Going to feel courageous and inspiring, maybe even inspiring those around you. A lot of just like actions here. Why is the 9 of Wands here for Aquarius? Okay, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, so it's like you're kind of not really taking some kind of offer here. It could be an offer you don't really trust, maybe. All right, the Emperor, or you could be going a different direction than what you're offered. The Emperor by the 10 of Wands, so it's like something's kind of stressing you out and making you feel kind of fierce here. You feel like the stress is overcoming you, and you just want to kind of like let go of it here and not show anybody. You know, you just want to like show everybody that you're strong and powerful. Okay, 9 of Swords here. It's like you're wanting to speak here a little about something, but you're still kind of playing the field and kind of trying to trust your judgment. With the Empress, you think it'll give you some empowerment, happiness, make you feel good, whatever conversation you have maybe with somebody here. But it's still the 10 of Wands is giving you kind of like some pain here, and it's overwhelming you. All right, let's get 3 messages here for Aquarius. Calling in your soulmate. Unrequited love. Maybe there's not enough chemistry. That could be a problem here. And then pay attention to red flags. Maybe there's a lot of not chemistry anymore. There's like red flags with somebody. And you just want to kind of like talk it out and speak that to somebody and venture out to a new opportunity. Want to like maybe I feel like you just really want to speak to somebody here. All right, now here's some cards that you're dealing with for the Zodiac. Aquarius, so maybe Gemini. You have a Gemini around you, Gemini in your chart here. Capricorn, Sagittarius. Okay, so those could be people around you or in your chart here that you're dealing with, which I do get a lot of Wands and I do get a lot of Swords here. So, actually, I don't really have that many swords, actually. Yeah, I have a couple of, like, 1 or 2 swords, and, yeah. So I feel like these people, you can have them in your chart, or these are people around you you're dealing with that are affecting your energy in a good way, or just people that you are dealing with in general. Okay, so that was your guys' weekend messages. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching me. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.